What's up, y'all? This be your boy Scotty, and you're watching my review of The Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 8 Reunion Part 3. Finally getting this season over with, so let's just get into it. Ain't no need for me to get into no long intro. Let's just get into it. So we start out with Nene returning to the show, and we talk about her return and everything like that. And I will say that Nene's energy was a welcoming energy. I know a lot of us was over Nene for a while. I know I was one of the ones that was over her ass because her attitude was very draining. Like, I really wasn't feeling her attitude for most of season 7, and I really just was over her on season 6. So I can say that this new Nene, this more positive Nene, she was still herself, but a little bit more positive. Not thinking that she was more than the other girls on the show. I can say that that was a welcoming energy. She did bring all the laughter that was needed after, it had started getting a little bit boring. We needed a little bit more. So she did come in. They talked about her reconnection with Nene and Sheree. And I will say that even though I like them as enemies, I'm glad that Nene and Sheree have finally come to the point where it's like, you know what, bitch, we've known each other for years. Let's just get past all this nonsense and let's just start the fuck back over again and have a better friendship, a better relationship. So it is nice to see them, get along and do whatever. You know what I mean? Because I thought that Nene and Sheree would never ever get along or never ever be friends again. But stranger things have happened, and people that we see, out in the streets or whatever that fall out really, really bad, they do turn around and become friends again. That does happen, and I do like it when it happens because I hate seeing long term friendships end over bullshit. So, and then when you finally get to the resolve of the situation, you never even know what the fuck you fell out for in the first place. So, yes, I'm glad that Nene and Sheree have finally gotten past everything. So, as we were talking about Nene's return, we discussed Kim Fields, aka Tootie, aka Regine, whatever. The topic of the situation is, does Kim fit in with this group of girls? And Nene did not agree that she fit in with them. And I can honestly say, and this has been the topic of discussion and has been a debate even in my comment box, that it was a well needed balance for Kim to be on this show. We need to see a real woman, a real mother without, a less cattier woman. But you also have to realize what the fuck we watching. We are watching a Real Housewives of Atlanta, a show that thrives off shade, drama, and mess. Sometimes an occasional boxing here and there. What Kim is bringing is not suitable for this type of show. Was it a refreshing look into a life of a real woman that got a normal life and not trying to put on for the camera? Yes, but it does not translate well on a show like this. And that's just being 100. That's just me keeping it all the way 100. It does not translate well with this type of show. You just have to be honest about that. That's just what it is. It does not go well with that. So no, I don't agree that she fits in. Did I like Kim? Yes. I was talking about how excited I was to see her on the show when it first started, because I feel like her scenes were more real, seeing a family and all of this stuff. So it was nice to see that, but at the same time, it just doesn't flow well. You got to be on this show with guns blazing. You could be like Candy. Candy not really catty like that, but if you push her buttons and she have to get buck with you, she will get buck with you. So at the end of the day, you can be classy with just a tap at the edge, because you got to speak up for yourself on a show like this with women like this. And you also have to be ready for the consequences of being on the show. You're going to get attacked. Somebody going to throw shade. You just got to be ready to throw the shit back. Bottom line. So we get into the discussion about the new Portia and how she's made changes for the worse. And a lot of people say that since she's been on the show, we've seen a drastic change in her. On season 5, she was a fucking nun, wearing a whole bunch of clothes. But came season 7, she was dressing up, like the princess of Thotland that she proclaims herself to be. And, she's a little bit more, she's shaking her ass a little bit more, doing a shimmy like Regine. She's doing a lot of shit. And I think that a lot of that comes from the fact that this is who Portia was before this. I do think that this is who she was. When she got married to Cordell, that energy that she got now had to be faded away. Cordell wanted her to act a certain way. Cordell was controlling. He wanted his wife in a certain image. And that image that she had wasn't the right image for him nor his brain. And I feel like she did that. She changed to become this wholesome wife when it really wasn't her. I'm pretty sure that when they all went to LA, she wanted to go to the motherfucking strip club. I feel like if she wasn't married to Cordell, she would have went. It would have been no questions about it. Like now she would have went to this shit. You know what I mean? I do feel like it has a lot to do with her marriage, has a lot to do with her divorce and her being, divorced now and being single. She's free to free herself and be herself and find herself. I think that's where a lot of these changes come from. Now let's talk about the Chrissy rumors. This is the shit that annoys me the most. Okay, now let me just tell y'all. I don't know what it is about me and other people in the LGBT community and where we differ. Let me just say that. And I know I'm gonna get attacked about this probably by those of the LGBT community, even though I'm in the same community in the same damn neighborhood right around the block. I know I'm about gonna get attacked for just saying this, and it's not even nothing bad, but I know how people can be. But I think me personally, there's a lot of things that's being said on this show that I seriously don't take offense to. I just don't. Like when Nene called the dude a queen on season 6, the gay community was up in arms. I didn't take it personally at all. Honestly, I didn't take it personally. I've never really seen Queen being as offensive as faggot is. I've never even seen Queen being offensive at all because I never hear a gay guy say, yes, because I'm the baddest faggot, or I'm a faggot this, I'm a faggot that. I ain't never heard of a gay guy saying it. But I've heard gay guys call themselves queens. So I've never really thought that it was that offensive or offensive at all. But at the same time, it's just like us black people using the word nigga. We use nigga amongst each other all day long. But if a white person calls us a nigga, we ready to bang. So that might be the different thing with the gay community. Even though I'm a part of it, there's a lot of things that I'm really clueless about. Maybe we can call each other queens. But if a straight person calls us a queen, then we ready to fight. But I just don't feel like queen is a negative thing. I just don't. I just don't think. I just never found that to be like a homophobic remark. If somebody calls somebody a queen, I just never thought that. But I don't know. I just never thought that. I just never have taken it seriously. Or when they assumed that Chris was gay. Like when people assume someone is gay, it's probably because of their mannerisms or the way they act. It's a lot of times people can look at someone and, possibly assume that they're gay. I mean, there could be certain mannerisms, there could be certain things that are said or certain lingos that are being used and how, some people got gaydars and sometimes your gaydar might go off and you might think they're gay. But I don't know. Some people feel like the accusations were very bashing to Chris. I didn't think that I don't know if I felt like they were, gay bashing him, but at the same time I felt like it was fucked up how they were going, they were entertaining the fact, rumors about him being gay. Now, does he have feminine qualities? Yes, he does. Is he a little bit sassy, a little bit high strung? Yes, he is, but that doesn't make him gay. So I kind of do see it from both ends, I guess, but I don't know. But my thing about it is with Kenya, here's my whole thing with that. What was the point of you even bringing up the fact that you heard rumors about him being gay? Now, like I said, when the shit happened, I personally never even heard nothing about Kim Fields' husband until Kenya brought this shit up. Now, people argue me up and down saying, well, it was in the blogs. I never seen it in the blogs. Maybe because I never felt compelled to look at it. But as much shit as I looked up on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, that shit had never ever popped up. And I had never ever heard of it. So that just goes out the window for me. But my thing about it is, Kenya brought the shit up to be malicious. She wanted to make that man look bad. She wanted to make that man, she wanted to attack his character. Not saying that being gay is a bad thing because I'm gay. But you know how people are, you know what I mean? And it's like she wants to attack this man's character. Not because she didn't even like him, but off the strength of that's Kim's husband and he's a little bit flamboyant in a way. Okay, I'm going to bring up the fact that I heard that he was gay. What was the point of you even bringing it up in the first place? You brought it up to be malicious. Now, It's not all Kenya's fault because everybody played their part in it. Phaedra had something to say. Portia has something to say when she should be the last person having anything to say, considering the fact that she was once married to a nigga that was sucking dick in the motherfucking park, Cordelia Stewart. That's what the fuck she was married to. But I guess she felt like she could say whatever she wanted to say about Chris being Chrissy because, I mean, Cordelia was Cordelia, and she has all types of motherfucking experience in being somebody's beard. So of course she felt the need to say something. Nene, she had a part in it because she was laughing at the motherfucking jokes. The only people who really didn't have no part in this shit was really Cynthia and probably Sheree. So at the end of the day, everybody need to take part. Yes, Kenya brought the motherfucking rumors up to be messy because she's a messy ass bitch. True enough, yeah, she brought up to be messy. But at the same time, y'all had the choice to not indulge in it. And then on top of that, you want to get around Kim after y'all sit there and made fun of this woman's husband, say, "Oh, Chris is great. Oh, he's a wonderful man. Oh, I just love Chris." Y'all loved him when y'all was sitting around here trying to say that his ass was gay, making up lies about this motherfucking man. You know what I mean? Y'all wasn't fucking thinking he was cool then. Y'all thought it was cool to say he was gay, but y'all didn't think he was cool as a person. Get the fuck out of here. That's why Sheree put all y'all asses on blast. So, Portia, stop it with the blame shit. It ain't just Kenya's fault. Y'all all need to take y'all motherfucking responsibility. And if y'all didn't do nothing wrong, y'all never would apologize to Kim. All y'all apologize to Kim because y'all knew what y'all said and did was fucked up. That's why y'all apologize. The only person who didn't apologize is Kenya. That's because she's a horrible person. But that's besides the point. Even the apology that she gave him on this motherfucking reunion wasn't really genuine. She don't give a fuck about that shit. She don't give a fuck about what she said about that man or what it was going to do to his reputation. She didn't give a fuck about that. All the fuck she cared about was the fact that the rumors were out there. You didn't have to bring the motherfucking rumors up, bitch, but you did, and you brought it up because you don't like him. Just be honest about that. Because you didn't have really no reason to bring that shit up anyway. So, whatever. But it ain't all Kenya's fault. Everything ain't her motherfucking fault. So, the Phaedra called the motherfucking feds on Cynthia and Candy. I'm not really feeling Phaedra like that these days. But let me just be 100 about that. They foolish as fuck if they think that Phaedra called the feds. That's how I feel. At this point, that's how I feel. A little person inside of me said that Phaedra could have possibly called the feds. But let's just think about this. At the time the show first aired this season, alright, I think this talk about Todd and Peter having Apollo's belongings at their house was probably episode 1 or 2. The very first 2 episodes of the season. They were still filming. And the Christmas party was what, in November or December? They were still filming when the show first aired. The first few weeks the show aired, they were still filming. They said on camera that the things were at their house. The feds saw the shit on fucking TV. That's why they were able to come to their house. That's how they knew it was there, because y'all said it on TV. That's how they knew. Candy confirmed that they had his shit. Then she also confirmed that Cynthia and Peter had his cars. So they knew where to go because you said it on TV. So it really wasn't Phaedra that called the motherfucking feds. Y'all called the feds on y'allselves when y'all said y'all had his shit on camera. Y'all said it on camera, so what the fuck? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Y'all the ones who said the shit on camera. That's how they fucking know. Phaedra ain't called no damn feds. And of course Todd said that she did because he still got a grudge against her ass. But here's my thing with Phaedra. You know what I mean? Like, girl, just own your shit. You didn't want to pay the motherfucking man. And then you talking about Apollo this, Apollo that one. Apollo's name wasn't even on the motherfucking emails. And you even said that it ain't got nothing to do with Apollo. It's a business thing between you and Todd. Then you want to bring up his mother and talk about all the things you did for him. I don't give a fuck what you did for him. At the end of the day, if you owe somebody some money, pay it back. Simple as that. If you owe somebody money, give them their fucking money and call it a motherfucking day. That's how I feel. That's how the fuck I feel. If you owe somebody some fucking money, give it back to them. Bottom line. And you were wrong. You were wrong for how you handled it. That's just the bottom line. And then you want to get on TV and act like you ain't do shit. Phaedra, have several seats with that. Bottom line. So, the last thing I'm going to talk about is this unseen footage of the fight between Portia and her assistant and friend, Jamie. It was in the blogs. around November, December, that there was a fight on screen, on camera, between Portia and Jamie, and that it would be aired on the show. However, it was not aired on the show because they didn't get all of the fight, I guess. Even in the footage, you know what I mean? You really couldn't see much. All you could see was Portia running and trailing to get to the bitch, and that's how that happened. So here's my thing. Everybody has something to say about what the fuck about Portia's behavior and all that. And I'm just gonna say this. No, I'm not cuddling Portia. No, I am not making excuses for this bitch, period. But I find it very hypocritical for all these bitches on this stage to sit up here and talk about somebody's violent behavior as if nobody else on this show have gotten violent with one another. Like, stop it. I mean, stop. I don't give a damn, Nene, if you wasn't caught on camera choking Kim. You still did it, so that does not give you the right to try to tell somebody you need to stop being violent. Bitch, you violent. You choked somebody your damn self. Whether you did it on camera or not, you still did it. And then when you were on camera on that damn tour bus with Candy and Kim, you launched at her ass, and if it wasn't for Don Juan and Candy, you would have got to her and choked her ass on camera. I'm so tired of the selective memory. I really am getting tired of it. And for these girls to sit up here and say they scared of this bitch, Portia ain't nobody to be scared of. Now y'all trying to make this girl out to be the big bad wolf. That's what y'all doing now, and it's quite pathetic that y'all want to sit up here and be scared of somebody like Portia. Y'all call this bitch dumb. Y'all talk about her intelligence all motherfucking day, but you're scared of her? What the fuck? What the fuck? Y'all making this girl out to be a big bad bully that goes out and creates issues for everybody and creates a violent situation for everybody. Y'all act like she's a bully that goes out here and pick on everybody. This is my problem with that. Each time Portia was in a physical altercation, she was provoked, in my opinion. Simple as that. I don't know about the Jamie thing. Nobody really knows about that, so I'm not even going to include that. In the Kenya situation, Kenya pointed shit in her fucking face. Not only did she point shit in her face, but she also yelled in the face in the bull with a bullhorn after constantly being told to stop it. If you keep poking somebody, you can poke a dog, and eventually, if you keep poking a dog, they're going to bite your ass. And that's how I saw it. And I felt like Kenya's dragging was well deserved because the girl did tell her to stop. And she kept doing it. You provoke somebody, be prepared to deal with the consequences. Because I know for a fact that was me, not saying it was right. But I did feel like she deserved it. But at the same time, I know if that was me, if I'm constantly telling you to stop pointing shit in my direction, stop pointing shit in my personal space, and you keep doing it, I'm going to take matters into my own hands. Bottom line. That's why I feel the way I do about the situation. Shoot me for that. But that's just how I feel about it. Cynthia. The Cynthia situation. She didn't really start that one either, in my opinion. Like, Cynthia overreacted. She called her dumb. That's the first thing they do. She insulted her intelligence. She insulted her all that point. They went their separate ways. Everybody felt like, Portia should go over there and apologize, which was a bad thing on their behalf. She walked over there trying to diffuse the situation. Cynthia was still irate, going in, doing this, doing that, which prompted Portia to doing this and doing that. And while they still doing this in each other's face, Cynthia grabbed Portia's hand. When you grab somebody's hand, it's bound to get physical. But also, when you grab somebody's hand, it will escalate. When you straddle over someone like Portia did, it will escalate, which is why she got her ass kicked away. Because she, straddled her. But that situation wasn't really her fault. I put that situation 50-50. Cynthia ignited it. Portia, took it to another level as well. So, everything, people always want Portia to... And here's my thing. I don't get these viewers either because y'all be all for the fights and shit, but all of a sudden y'all so motherfucking anti-violent. You mean to tell me when y'all watch Love and Hip Hop and y'all saw Jocelyn attack everybody on stage, y'all wasn't getting y'all life? Y'all was getting y'all life when Jocelyn was on there attacking people on Love and Hip Hop. But when we come up here to Real Housewives of Atlanta, y'all disgusted. Y'all pick and choose whenever y'all want to be disgusted.